then guys, welcome to Strides Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 2, Episode 5 of my Road to Glory with York City on Football Manager 2018. And today, we've got the first round draw of the FA Cup. Do I go through that? I'll quickly go through what we've done. Not long's passed actually since I've last been with you guys. I think we played the Halifax game where we drew 1-1. With them, we've only played 2 games since. We've played Maidenhead. We beat them 5-2. Nice, easy game, to be honest with you. Morgan Smith bagged himself a hat-trick. Michael Wood's goal was class. It was a long shot from, you can guess it, quite a far way out even. And Connolly's goal was pretty decent as well. Then we played Burgess Hill in the 4th round qualifier to get us into the first round of the FA Cup. We beat them 4-2. We scored. It was fairly easy actually. We did control the game. Besides them, their 2 goals. So we're going to do the draw. Then we're going to just do the Barrow game. I wanted to do probably like Aldershot or Maxwell because they're a bit more of a competitive game. I'm just literally running out of time to do stuff and get recordings done. So I just want to get some videos out there. So this is why. So I'm going to get this video done. Hopefully play a bit more and get a few more videos recorded. As I've mentioned, I am going to be moving the next few weeks. A girlfriend is going to be moving in with me in the next couple of weeks as well. So we're going to be sharing this tiny room. So it's just going to be difficult to get stuff done YouTube-wise. So if I get as many videos done as possible, we should be okay. So let's have a look at this draw. Let's see who we're going to get in the first round of the FA Cup. Because ideally, I want to... I kind of want to get through this first round, get to maybe, I think is it the 3rd round or 4th round where the Premier League teams start coming into it, because that's what I want to do. So far we've not really got any, well, we've not come up yet, so let's have a look. Let's keep clicking. Hopefully we'll get someone in like say our league or the league below. York against Newport County, so they're in our league at the minute. So they are, and they're 4th. So that's going to be a good tie, actually. We'll draw the rest of the teams. So we've got Newport County. Let's just have a look at schedule-wise. I'm sure we've played them already. We've played them and we've had a 3-3 draw against them. So that's probably going to be my next game after this Barrow one. I'll probably come back and do the Newport County. I can't speak. Newport County game. And then... play the Bournemouth game after that. So that's going to be the next couple of episodes. This one, we're going to be facing Barrow, who are 22nd in the league. It should be an easy win. We should just see another win for us, or it could be a boring 1-1 draw. So I'm going to quickly get into this game. So we're back in a second, guys. Right, guys, we are back. Couple of change-up packs here. I didn't mention we've got a couple of new injuries. Connor Thompson is out injured for 2 to 4 weeks. Not ideal at all, is he, really? He's been great on that right wing for us. And Suka's been injured as well. He didn't even play it. He hasn't really played any games for us since the signing of Wilkinson. So, considering we are playing kind of one of the bottom half teams, Parslow's coming in for Rowe, who is also injured. But he is capable, but... I don't want to have him on and then injure him even more. We might as well just sit this one out if he can. And then if we need him, we'll bring him on. If not, good. It's fine. So, team, obviously, Cole is coming in for Thompson, who's injured. So, we've got Pearson, Wilkinson, Parslow, Ferguson. Connolly is starting with Woods. Connolly again in the middle. Cole, John Lewis and Morgan Smith up front. Generally, the team just looks the same how it is. How we've been playing pretty much. Quill's on the bench. McJanet's, Wharton, Canderley and Rowe. We're all on the bench, so it's fine. So we've got some good attacking options, got some good midfield options. We should be fine. Hopefully no one else gets injured. Edmondson, though, he did get 2 goals in the FA Cup game. And I feel a bit bad that he's not on the bench. But I just think maybe... Canderley is a bit of a better player, technically. He's a good target man. I might switch him round and start playing whichever one I want on the bench between them two. But he's still young. Maybe I should be giving him as much experience as possible. He's only 17. He's got a long way to improve, but it's good to have around. And I think I've just talked myself into putting him into the team. He's got 4 goals. He's doing better than Candelly is. Hopefully John Lewis doesn't get injured, because then we're going to need a target man. So let's get into this game. Hopefully Morgan Smith and John Lewis are nice and rested, because they didn't feature in the FA Cup game. So they should be ready to score a load of goals, hopefully. I don't know where I was going with that. So let's get into this game. Barrow obviously 22nd place, only 10 points, fighting for relegation. Hopefully they make it an interesting game for us. But I've just seen we are joint top as well. So if we don't win this game, if we don't concede a point, and how have they missed that? Really, how have Barrow just missed that chance? Literally, it was a one-on-one chance. The keeper was at. I think it was harder to hit the post than it was for them to score. We got let off there. But, like you say, if you look at the table, it is very tight. If we don't win, we could drop down to 3rd. And if, obviously, Gateshead and Eastleigh win. So we need to get this game under wraps, really. And Wilkinson's there from the corner. Luke Wilkinson just rises above everyone else and heads it in. It's made it 1-0. That's exactly what we needed. That's the start we wanted. Good cross from Connolly. Right, good. Right, so that puts us 2 points clear. Obviously, that's with... Are the other guys winning already or drawing? Okay, it said drawing. Okay, it still puts us 2 point clear. Bear in mind, I think the board only wanted us to finish top half. We'll predict us to finish in the playoffs. So, in my mind, it is finish first at the minute. We're overperforming a little bit, but that's where I want us to be. I want us to win this league. I don't want to be in the lower leagues for too long. I just want to get up. Just get up the leagues. I think, what is it, League 2 next? And I think that's one of the easiest leagues to get out of. I'm sure like the top 3 teams get promoted, and then there's a playoff as well, isn't there? So that should be easy. Whether this team is ready for the step up for the Football League, hopefully it should be. I can bring in some decent players, and we get 7 subs, which I'm quite excited about getting, because these using 5 subs, I don't really like. You've played well, but there's still room for improvement. I ruined the last team talk I did when we were winning like 3-0. I accidentally said they weren't playing well. Not good. But Ferguson's not having a good game. He's very hit and miss. I have noticed this. He's obviously one of the best left-backs we've got. He is the best left-back we've got, and probably one of the best left-backs in the league. But his performance-wise, he's on a 6.4 rating. He doesn't always perform the best, and they've got a free kick at the edge of the area. Not a lot's happened with it. Really, Simpson plays it up top to Connolly. Come on, can he get a cross off? He can. Cross off to John Lewis in the box. He gets the header, and he heads it up and over the bar, not down towards the ground. That's not good. So Morgan Smith is not having a great game. Nor is Ferguson. So I feel like my 2 subs I'm going to make. Edmondson's going to come on for Morgan Smith. And McJanet's going to come on for Ferguson. I just don't like seeing low-rated players, really. And if they're not performing well, let's get them off and let's get other players in to see what they can do. Woods isn't having the best of games either. Maybe Crawl to come on for him. We'll see how it goes, because I know what this team can be like. We can get an injury out of nowhere. Only 1-0 up though, really. I know we're away from home. I felt like we should have been easily winning this game. John Lewis found Connolly. Ball over the top to... Well, he's trying to look for other Connolly, but cannot find him. McJanet, what's he going to do with it? Played it to Wilkinson. Another ball over the top. Can't find Edmondson. Right, Cole's picked it up to Connolly, who's dispossessed. And now the ball over the top. I've seen this so many times. And the shot's there. McJanet managed to clear. We were lucky with that one. I don't know whether to drop it down to control, just to try and see out this game. Only 1-0. Look at the shots we've had. 14 shots, 5 on target. They've only had 5 shots. Right. Do need to make a sub. Woods isn't playing the greatest game. But Connolly here is tiring a little bit, and I don't want him to be injured, so Wharton's going to come on instead. I don't know whether to drop it down to control and take it on, turn it on to mixed passing. And try and retain possession. This is just not going to work. I'm trying to do tactics now with 10 minutes to go. Just trying to see the game out at 1-0. I've not really done this before. If I tell him to tighten up, maybe. I think tighten up's on there. Tell him to tighten up. Let's just keep the ball. Right. Our last highlight, hopefully. John Lewis to Woods, who's scored another amazing goal. That's why I kept him on, honestly. So, there we go. He's been quiet all game. He comes on and scores an absolute screamer and just seals the win for us, really. Wharton to Cole. So John Lewis just finds Woods, who's at the edge of the area, and just smashes it to the top corner. What a finish that was. And Woods has turned out to be quite a good signing, really. I only signed him because I know who he is and the ties he has of where we live and all that stuff. I know he's from York. He went to my school. I personally didn't know him. He was in, I think, my sister's year. But that's the only reason why I signed him, really, for a gimmick from my behalf. But it's worked out well. He's been one of the best midfielders at the club this season. And that's it. That's full time. So we managed to beat Barrow 2-0. A very, very one-sided game. How it should have been. We should have scored a few more goals. But I'm not going to complain about that. It's what we want. We need to keep this good run of form going. So well done, lads. Good win for us. Get in. So, again, table-wise, we'll have a quick look at that in a second and see what it does. So, we were actually 2 points clear. So, Gateshead must have drew. Yeah, 2-2. Newport, they must have won their game because they've gone up the league, I believe. Newport won 2-1. East Lynn must have drew theirs, did they? I can't see them now. Eastling lost. So yeah, so teams around us dropping points, which is good for us. We've now got a 2-point gap. We need to get that gap bigger. But I feel like, especially when playing Football Manager, I feel like in the leagues, if you're at the top of the league and you're kind of doing really well, I don't think you can run away with it because you could be on 100 points and lose 2 games at the end of the season and another team will win on like 104 points, 102 points, something like that. And yeah, it's a bit of I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out sometimes. Football Manager does make it a challenge, but I think sometimes you should be able to just run away with the league, like Man City are doing in real life. So anyway, enough of that. Let's have a quick look at the schedule. So I'm going to come back, do the Newport County game, and then I'll do a double header and do the Bournemouth game as well. Fingers crossed we win the Newport County game and we get a couple of decent wins against Macclesfield and Aldershot here. All in all, 4 is looking really good compared to what last season's did. Well, saying that, last season we did quite well at the beginning of it, and we ended not too bad either. It was just a bit of a blip there. So, yeah, we were just unlucky last season, I think. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the episode. If you're new here, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next episode, guys, in a bit.